I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. And I ain't gotta talk about what I do.
When it's you against the sports book, the bucket list got your back.
Hell
We in
yeah.
this bitch, man. We here with Silly St. Patrick. He about to give you his positional power plays of the day. Let's get this popping. Silly, go ahead, go to screen share and kick us off with number 10. We're the position we're highlighting today is shooting guard. So we'll go into number 10. Silly, give us some numbers.
Number 10, we have D'Angelo Russell.
Oh,
Projected for about a little over 25 points. Got a pretty high ceiling, a little over 1 point per game or per minute. I think this is definitely a nice pickup. Maybe look at him to get him in your lineup.
yeah, only thing I struggle with on that one is the minutes, but I could see his minutes being healthy because it's going to be a pretty close game out there in LA. So I'm gonna say that's pretty nice. Number 9.
Number 9, let's go into it. Bryce Brown, projected for about 27 minutes, about 25 and a half fantasy points, almost a fantasy point per minute. He's definitely one of my key sneak plays today. He's actually been out exceeding his fantasy projection for the last 5 games. I would definitely look at Bryce Brown.
Definitely, man. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing to that's Bruce Brown for New Jersey and
Bruce Brown.
Brooklyn. Bryce Brown for New Jersey, whatever. Bruce Brown for Brooklyn. That was the number 9 play. Let's go into number 8 play.
Number 8, we have Jalen Brunson, projected for about 28 minutes,
That boy
a
been
little
balling.
over 26 fantasy points. I like him a lot. He gets a lot of time taken away from him because of the Lucky Luke and Porzingis whenever he plays. So, but I do expect him to have a big game today.
Look
So,
at that ceiling, though. Look at that ceiling for Jalen Brunson. He been balling, man.
Yeah, he definitely has that high ceiling potential. Let's go into number 7.
number 7, we got Terrence Ross.
Mm.
This is another one of my little sneaky plays.
Yeah.
Sometimes he comes in, but I definitely think with the pace up spot that Orlando's in tonight, his 27 minutes and a little over 26 and a half fantasy points will definitely get you what you need, get him in your lineup.
Yeah, I mean, just like when shopping at Ross, when you're dealing with Terrence Ross, you might find some heat, and you also might find some whack shit, man. So you gotta be careful when you go in. You gotta expect a long wait too, because he normally ain't a first half player. He normally gets in a lot of production in the second half. However, they've traded away a lot of their talent, featuring Terrence Ross a lot more. So I'm excited to see what he could do today. Let's go into the number 6 pick.
Number 6 today, Tyrese Halliburton. I like him a lot. Young player, projected for a little over 31 minutes. If he gets hot, his ceiling is high. I
Man, that
definitely,
ceiling is phenomenal.
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely like him. He's a three. He shoots the three. I definitely get him in your lineups.
Definitely. Yeah, them young bulls be playing, and it's always good to compliment them in your lineups. We'll go into the top 5. Number 5, who you got?
Number 5, Devontae Graham. He's been actually playing really good. Definitely due to some of the injuries in their lineup. Yeah, he's projected for 31 minutes and almost about 30 fantasy points.
Is he
I
ready to go
think
today, Cody? Is he ready to go?
I think he's questionable. So if he plays today, definitely keep an eye out on that. But if he
All
does play
right.
today, you definitely want to get him in.
All right, and then we'll go ahead and keep it pushing. It looks like 2 dropped on there. I see a Reggie Bullock too. What's that about? Are they at the same? They're tied for that position.
Yeah, it
What
looks like
about Reggie Bullock?
they're actually projected for about the same fantasy points. I didn't mention Reggie Bullock because of the fact that he just isn't mentionable in my name or in my idea. I do
Wow.
like him a little today, but I would definitely go with Graham over him, and he doesn't make my top 10 list.
Yeah, Graham, I mean, he's shown he's a player. He can do the most with his opportunity. If he gets the opportunity today, he'll definitely capitalize on it. So hopefully those minutes go up and we'll be able to see a big game. Number 4.
Number 4 today, we have Fred Van Fleet. Wow,
Mhm.
he's been up and down these last couple games. He can go
Man.
for 50 or he can go for 14.
Six.
And so it just depends. I'd be cautious with this one. I think he might be questionable as well, but he is going to be definitely someone you want to get in your lineups. But that game does have blowout potential, so definitely be cautious.
Yeah, it's a later game on the slate, so make sure you take advantage of him in your evening brackets if he's available, but keep your eye on that. If not, then you see Reggie Bullock popped up. That's probably why he popped up because of Graham and Fred's possible injury status. But let's keep it pushing. We're in the top three now. Who's number three?
Karis LeVert. I
Ooh,
really like this play.
I like it.
He's still kind of decently priced on both DraftKings and FanDuel. You might as well get him now while you can because his price is going to continue to go up. And he's projected for 36 minutes, a little over a point a minute. He's the number 3 currently in his position, so I would definitely get him in your lineup.
Yeah, and his position is shooting guard, and that is the position we're highlighting currently. So let's go ahead and go into number 2.
And number 2, we have Paul George, the young PG. Everybody knows he's going to actually produce what he needs to and get it in every game, especially when you never know if his counterpart is going to play or if he's not. He sits on like his own little road trip sit outs. So with that being said, I definitely see Paul George having a big game, really big game, especially if Kawhi does sit. Even if he stays, he's definitely a must get in your lineup.
Yeah, Paul George has been doing really well for me in my season-long fantasy league. So I'm excited to see that type of production. I'm just wondering who might be the number 1 shooting guard outside of Paul George right now.
CJ McCollum.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy. And this one I really like because isn't Lillard out? I think Lillard's out.
Lillard
Yes,
is
sir.
going to take the day off.
So with Lillard being out today, he's going to definitely get a ton of usage bump. He's someone you want to get into your lineup because his ceiling is very high. And not only that, but his floor is very high as well. With Lillard out of the game, get him in your lineup.
Yeah, CJ McCollum, I think he's a must start. When you go to build your lineups today, I say you feature it around CJ McCollum. Speaking about featuring, Cody, go ahead and go back to that full screen, and we'll go ahead and let people know that was a crazy. Jay Reeves, any of those shooting guards like really standing out to you?
You know, the one that really stands out to me is Karis LeVert, man. His ceiling is real high. If he hit that ceiling, that boy going through the roof. I really
Yeah.
like Karis LeVert today.
Yeah, I could see that. I had put some shit on Karis LeVert, I believe, last week, and he let me down. I don't know if I should hold that against him, but I kind of caution people with that. I think the favorite one I seen on there was probably Halliburton. I do
I was
like
going to say
his.
that.
I like how they play the young people. Well, I took that one, so you're gonna have to give us another one. Cody, is
Mhm.
there one that you really like on that list?
I don't know. I really like D'Angelo Russell. I'm shocked that they only
Yeah.
have him at 24 minutes right now. You know, I do understand he's coming back from injury recently and they might be limiting him a little, but I still think that he should exceed that expectation. And based on his price, because he was out, he definitely has the highest ceiling here.
Yeah, man, definitely. So we're looking forward to some good shit. I just had another bet hit from yesterday, a nice little parlay. That went pretty well for me. So yeah,
You got the
I was like, who added some money to my account, man? That's how we do it, man. We just hit bets, even we didn't know we hit bets, man. So this is
That's
the
what we
bucket
do.
list. And remember, when it's you against the sports book, the bucket list has your back. Let it go.